Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another Gilbert Chamber of Commerce ribbon cutting ceremony. My name is Mark Newman. I am owner of Newman Realty, and I'm an ambassador with the Gilbert Chamber of Commerce. It is my pleasure to be your MC for today's event. And we've got a special one today. We got a lot of folks out here for a triple header, 3 ribbon cutting ceremonies right in a row, one after another, celebrating 3 established businesses here in Gilbert that are opening up a brand new location in the heart of downtown right here in the Heritage District. We want to thank you all for tuning in and being with us here today. Leading off today, batting first, is going to be Richard Morris with Southwest Premier Insurance Services. We're going to talk to Richard about your business in just a moment here, but I do want to remind everybody that all chamber ribbon cuttings are presented by Nikki Schaal's office at Farm Bureau Financial. Where's Nikki? Hey, Nikki. And standing right next to you, we have Colair Med Spa and Beauty Lounge. Thank you, Bo Dallas, for your support of chamber events. We appreciate that very much. Want to remind you also, if you're catching the Facebook live stream or maybe as a static post later on, that you take a moment to engage that content by liking, commenting, sharing, showing your support for business in Gilbert and for today's featured businesses. And while you're doing that, I'd like to recognize some of our special guests with us here today. On behalf of the Chamber Board of Directors, we have Emily Staples, Mark Bergeson, Jan Simon, Nikki Schaal, Kevin DeRosa, Christy Butte. I think we have the entire board with us here today. Let's hear it for our board members. Thank you all for being here today. We also have a number of Ambassador Committee members with us here today. If you're an ambassador, please raise your hand to be recognized.
All right. Thank you, ambassadors.
And of course, a whole lot of other members in general and members of the public are here with us. We appreciate everyone being with us here today. And then from the town of Gilbert, we have Council Member Kathy Tilke with us here. And I just want to say on behalf of Sarah Watts, the President and CEO of the Gilbert Chamber of Commerce, the Chamber Board of Directors, and the entire membership, we want to say thank you, Richard, for choosing Gilbert and choosing to be part of the Chamber. I'm going to go off script here because I know you well. Richard, we known each other probably a decade or more. I remember networking with you at little groups back in the day. I remember serving in Toastmasters with you, getting ready for moments like this. And your commitment to this community and this chamber is admirable and inspiring, and I thank you for everything that you're doing there, for sure. Well, now it's my pleasure to turn things over to Mayor Bridget Peterson to say a few words on behalf of the town.
Thank you, Mark. Well, I've known Rich, because I never call him Richard, never have, since 1996 when we became neighbors in a neighborhood right here in Gilbert off of Elliott Road. So we've known each other a very long time. I've watched some of his kids be born, and not literally watched, but was there as his beautiful wife was carrying those children and bringing them into the world. And so it's been just a pleasure to watch you progress over the years. And I know that I've had the honor of doing a ribbon cutting for you in different locations, and to be able to be here today as you're kicking off this new spot. I'm just so thrilled to be part of it, and hope to come back in another few years to do an anniversary. Yeah, let's make sure that we're celebrating all those milestones together. And I want to mention that him and his wife were both volunteers of the year this year through the Gilbert Chamber of Commerce. And we celebrated them even though they were traveling. But we thank you for all you do for our community. It's so great to be here, and congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
More to come on that traveling part, for sure. Well, now it's my pleasure to introduce my good friend Richard Morris with Southwest Premier Insurance Services. For those that don't know, can you share a little bit about your business and what you got going on?
Well, good morning, everyone. Richard Morris. I have been a licensed insurance professional here in Arizona for over 30 years. Been doing this a long time. I've got Rosalind here. She's been with me for, over 10 years now, and I couldn't do it without her. In fact, if you call my office, you're going to talk to her more than you're going to talk to me. So I know insurance is tough out there right now. So if you're seeing your rates go up on your home, your auto insurance, give us a call. We're an independent agency, so we represent a lot of different carriers, and we'll do our best to shop all the various carriers that we represent and get you the best policy at the lowest possible price. I do want to thank everybody for being out here today. It's an honor to be connected to a community like Gilbert. We love Gilbert. This is where we live, we work, we play right here in Gilbert. So, Mayor, we appreciate you being out here. Mark, you're a fantastic MC. We all look up to you. Do a great job. Everybody out here, we just appreciate everybody. So thank you, and like, comment, and share.
Right back into the role.
That's Toastmasters in action right there, folks. Well, Richard, we're here to support your business and watch you grow. In fact, when this is all over, I'm going to hand you a business card book with all of your fellow ambassador committee members on it. I know you know all of them, but you probably don't know all their phone numbers and email addresses. You keep that and use that as a resource for sure. But we've got a ribbon to cut, so I'm going to pass the mic to Emma. We'll get our scissors up here. Here we go.
We know how to do it, right? We pose first. We cut.
Count me down.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, well, thank you again, everybody that's here, for joining us today, for coming out on a brisk morning and joining us. We truly appreciate it. For those of you tuning in, don't go far. We've got 2 more coming up just after a quick reset. We'll see you shortly.